All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom so y'all can bring out this word in diligence and in truth. And that's not going to be a long lesson. I just want to play this. But as you see, it says a voter from North Carolina says his girlfriend threatened to break up with him if he didn't vote for Kamala Harris. That's the point. Now, regardless if he, was if she really gave him that ultimatum of saying, hey, you're gonna vote for her or we're through. If he didn't go through that, just understand that there's people in America, that definitely did go through that. You had women tell their men today, and throughout these past voting time periods, if you don't vote for her, then we through. And you know what a lot of those men did? Voted for her, right? They best believe they voted to keep their woman rather than to stay and keep their nuts, man, and their integrity. So how much more, when all hell breaks loose and Esau makes the ultimatum, we're going to deem you an enemy of the state, or you don't get these luxuries or benefits, and their woman is going to persuade them and say, you need to go down there and do this, or we're done. How many men are gonna fold in that time? Job's wife, she told our forefather to curse the Most High and die. She said that in the time in which Job was catching hell and calamity. She told him that. But what did he do? He remained and kept his integrity and faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and didn't listen to what she said, man. And the same women that give even brothers in the truth. We understand we're going to have to come down to a decision, to stay faithful unto Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and put off the luxuries and the so-called benefits of this world. And you're going to have some of our women that try to persuade us, to continue to live. When the scriptures say he that saveth his life shall lose it, but he that loses his life for my sake shall gain it eternal. That's going to be though it's still, running water, when all hell break loose, you're going to see the true spirit of the women in this society, man. And our women aren't exempt, as Job's wife was not exempt. Right? Now, what does this also show forth? This is Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on the earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. Let's go into that word variance. G1369, it says to cut asunder into two parts, to sever, right? Like sever ties. It says to make apart, to sunder. And that's the point, man. Variance. To cut asunder or to tear apart, right? Which is that relationship, that bond. Because of what? Because of these occurrences that are popping up, whether it be political, whether it be religious, whether it be economical, which we understand. All of these are going to be examples into how that division is going to happen, man. When you can't afford to stay in your house any longer, and you become evicted, your woman, and this, of course, not every brother, is going to go through this, because every brother does not have a woman. But nevertheless, you're going to have men in the truth, us in the truth, who have to deal with these battles and arguments. And it's going to be a imperative that we hearken unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai rather than dealing with her emotions, man. Her way is not right. She's going to lead you into the path of destruction. Now, what is wisdom going to lead you to? To a path of light. That straight gate, though it's going to be difficult, we understand that our strength cometh from heaven, not your rib. Because in that day, she's not going to have no type of spiritual strength as you will. Because she's the weaker vessel. Right? This is Matthew 24. And we'll start at 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. And you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Even the persecution in which we're about to deal with. Watch how many women leave. But we already have it in our mind, man. We have a mission to complete. We have a duty to uphold, and we are indebted unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Regardless of who leaves, the Lord is going to continue to fight for us. We just have to continue in the things in which we were taught. Continue to be faithful, because what? Without faith, it is impossible to please him. Regardless of who leaves, man. Our job is to be a soldier for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We'll get it back in the kingdom. You'll get the women back in the kingdom. You'll get your kids back in the kingdom. We'll get the substance and the luxuries in the kingdom, man. It says 10, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And you're going to see that when food is scarce, the famine, when resources are empty, you're going to see the true colors of individuals, man. Right? So in his position, just telling her no, that would have severed ties. And that would have caused a conflict between them two. But a woman like that, she's not to be dealt with anyways. Because that's all it takes. Right? This is coming from the book of Luke 12. Look at Lot's wife. She was stuck in the mindset. And she enjoyed what Sodom and Gomorrah had to offer. It wasn't just about her physically looking back. She was attached to this place emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, man. She was locked into the ways of Sodom and Gomorrah. It was not just the physical action that caused that. No, she could not let go. Her position, her status, the ways in which, things were carried there. That was something she just could not depart from. She loved it there. So how much more that they love it here in America? That they're willing to tell their man, their head, hey, if you don't do this, then I'm leaving. Right? This Luke 12. And what was the judgment that happened to her? That's why the scriptures say what? Remember Lot's wife. She set forth an example of how not to be locked into a wicked society, because judgment is going to come upon you. She's literally a memorial of how we should not have that wicked mindset. This Luke 12 and 51. And it reads, matter of fact, I'm going to start 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straight until it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Right? So that's complete variance or division, which is going to cause conflict. We're going to see it in civil wars. We're going to see it, as the scriptures say, and they are the foes of thy household. It's going to be on both a micro and a macro level, right? And that's ultimately going to cause for judgment to happen, right? So that's the point, man. Just continue to fight for Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Everything is replaceable, except the Lord. So that's how we have to move throughout, this walk in which we're going to have to endure, man. We have to fight for him, and he's going to continue to fight for us. Everyone else, we got the believers, the body, and Yahweh Shai, right? So that's the point, And that woman, there's going to be more cases of that, more serious cases. And that's why the scriptures tell you how to deal with these women as well, But not to make this too lengthy, just get right to the point. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakakodash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.